And let's bring in TV and film critic Alan Sepinwall for more on Rob Reiner's life and legacy. Alan, thanks for coming on. I know in your obituary for Rob Reiner, you wrote what he achieved as a director in his first 7 films is impossible. What do you mean by that?
All right, so his first movie was This Is Spinal Tap, the greatest sort of mockumentary of all time. His second movie was The Sure Thing, a fantastic romantic comedy with John Cusack. His third was Stand By Me, arguably the greatest coming-of-age film of all time. His fourth was The Princess Bride, immortal. His fifth was When Harry Met Sally, the greatest romantic comedy of the modern era. His sixth was Misery. It won Kathy Bates an Oscar, made her a movie star. And his seventh was A Few Good Men. Like, no director has ever begun a career with that kind of streak, with that many great films in a row, all of which are different in so many ways. It's a miracle he was able to do that.
Interestingly, it started with his big break in the role as Archie Bunker's son-in-law on All in the Family. How did that acting role set him up for the rest of his career?
He was the perfect foil for Carroll O'Connor as Archie Bunker. They had tried to make 2 previous pilots of the show with different actors in that role, and it never worked. And then Rob Reiner showed up, and it was just magic. He was bigger and beefier than Carroll O'Connor. He didn't take any of his guff, but was also ridiculous himself. And that then became the most popular comedy of the 1970s. President Nixon literally talked about it in the Oval Office. It was everywhere. It was the show that kind of redefined what you could do with TV comedy and with television, and Reiner was a huge part of that.
And now we're seeing the outpouring of support from actors who worked with him. How do you think Rob Reiner will be remembered?
I mean, he was a famously nice guy on top of everything else. He worked forever. He knew everybody. His father was the great Carl Reiner, who was similarly beloved. And so, I mean, he leaves this gaping hole. He touched so many lives through his work and through his own personality.
All right, Alan Sepinwall, thank you.